Hello, hello guys. In this video, I'll be trying to correlate the science and global warming, and I'll be talking about ten important points that shows a correlation between science and global warming. The very first point is the scientific consensus, and there is an overwhelming majority of climate scientists who agree that the global warming is primarily caused by human activities such as burning of fossil fuels and deforestation. But out there is some minority of scientists who say that human activity is a part of that the natural processes that are happening on the globe, and it is the part and parcel of the events that are happening on this planet. But majority of the scientists agree on this point that the primary cause of this global warming is the human intervention. The next point is the greenhouse effect. So all of we know that this greenhouse effect, that this global warming is a result of the enhanced greenhouse effect, where increased levels of greenhouse gases they trap the heat in Earth's atmosphere, which leads to the rising temperatures. Climate models. The scientists they use advanced climate models to study and predict the impact of global warming on weather patterns, sea level rise, and other climatic changes. So out there are people who are designing the models, and they are able to predict that what could be the major reasons for any sort of change in climates around the globe. The next important point is the data collection. There has to have the data, and that data has to be analyzed. And scientists collect and analyze data from various sources, including satellites, weather stations, and ice cores, to monitor and understand the changes in the Earth's climate. The next point is extreme weather events. Scientists indicate that global warming is linked to increase in the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events. And what are these extreme weather events? There are hurricanes, there are droughts, and there are heat waves. That could be the result of extreme weather events that are occurring at different places on this spherical globe. Rising sea level, the melting of polar ice caps and glaciers. So why these ice caps and glaciers, or why they melt down? Because the average temperature of the planet is increasing. So when there is rise in the average temperature of the planet, this leads to the melting of polar ice caps and glaciers, and certainly due to global warming, and this contributes to the rising sea levels, certainly posing risk to the people living on the coasts, on the coastal areas, and the communities that are out there. The next important point is it's the ocean, what should I call it, ocean acidification. So this global warming also leads to increased absorption of carbon dioxide by the oceans. So when the availability of carbon dioxide is large, this causes the trapping and absorption of this carbon dioxide by the oceans, resulting in ocean acidification, which negatively impacts marine life and the coral reefs that are living out there in these oceans. The next important point is the impact on the ecosystem, quite relevant, quite understandable. Science reveals that global warming disrupts ecosystems and affecting the biodiversity, migration patterns of species, and the timing of natural events like flowering and breeding. So all of these things are showing some drastical changes, and all of these things are addressed by science. Social and economic consequences. Certainly, there happen to have governments in the world who win their elections based on this global warming. Some support that there is global warming, and we should take care of it, and we should be ready for developing a consensus by virtue of which these greenhouse gases can be controlled. And certainly the governments that are forming around the globe, the citizens of these countries are voting for the people who support that global warming is a problem, and this problem needs to be addressed. And this global warming has far-reaching implications for societies and economies, including potential climate-induced migrations, threats to food security, and increased cost and increased cost, and as well for the disaster recovery and infrastructure repairs. So these are the social and economic implications of global warming. The last point is the scientific strategies. I mean, science certainly plays a crucial role in identifying and developing the strategies to mitigate global warming through renewable energy adoptions. So science is playing a very crucial role here, because if the scientific principles are not implicated, and things are allowed to happen the way they are happening all around the globe, then the time is not a way that the human race, and the animal race, and the plant race will be at high risk in future. So the science plays a very important role, and it plays a role in identifying and developing strategies to mitigate these global warming through renewable energy adoption, so energy efficiency improvements and climate resilient infrastructures. Additionally, scientific research helps inform adaptation measures to cope with changing climate and reduced vulnerabilities. Now, before I say goodbye and good luck, overall, the scientific understanding of global warming, it provides critical insight into the urgent need for action to curb greenhouse gas, and implement measures to adapt to the unavoidable impacts of climate change. So, addressing global warming requires collaborative efforts between scientists, policymakers, politicians, industries, industrialists, and individuals to create a sustainable and resilient future for our planet.